What's up? So, it's Chris again. My internet's being retarded, so I'm making another video. True story. Again, I don't lie any of my stories I'm telling. Just some messed up stuff that's happened to me in my life. Alright, so I was talking to this female, and she was having a party. And I had my cousin with me, so I was like, well, find him a chick. She was like, alright, I've already got one. She's here, right now. I was like, alright. So we left to go to this party. We get there. We hear music out from the outside, so I'm like, alright, at least I can dance. So I open the door, and there's boobs out, and girls sucking on each other's titties and everything, so I'm like, well, this is going to be a good night. No. It wasn't. At all. It was horrible. I was cold. Had an ugly chick trying to fornicate with me. No. Alright, anyway, so we walk in this house, and I'm like, alright, where's this chick? She pointed into this room over here. I walked in there, and I slowly walked out. I told Vernon I was sorry. I really did. I told him I loved him, but he didn't have to do this. Not for me. I'm not worth this. He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, your female companion's in there. In this room right here. He walks in there and he walks right straight back out. And he was like, I hate you. He used a whole bunch of other foul language, but I'm not going to use that right now. Try not to. Anyway, so, party's on. This chair is sitting in the middle of this living room type deal. And there's people taking turns getting lap dances and everything. Alright. And my cousin was like, oh, I got this. Started running up to it. Running. Well, this female got in the way. So, me and this other guy's in the kitchen. All of a sudden, we see this little guy, like, flying, and he hits the kitchen floor, right? Slides underneath the kitchen table, chairs and everything, and knocks him down. And I'm like, what happened? The Gina happened. The Gina happened. I was like, what are you talking about? She got in my way. I was like, oh, so you jumped over? He's like, yeah. Alright. This chick, she's not pretty at all. At all. She's got like excess things all over her, and this is nowhere close to being semi-attractive. And she's just not your average female. And later on that night, me and Brandon is laying down in this bed, and the good-looking female was like, well, I give y'all head if y'all get up. And I was like, alright, you know what I'm saying? I don't turn out a blowjob, that's just not me. But this female said, you know, that's right. The ugly one, I was like, ooh. So I got back down, act like I didn't hear shit. So I just laid there and everything, and this female left the room. And I was like, why did you invite her? Why? It was that bad. Alright. If only I knew what was about to come. I honestly think I would have left if I knew what was going to happen. I'm about to demonstrate. She had on shorts. Shorty shorts. Really small. Like, maybe this long. Maybe. Alright. They were kind of loose, so they moved in the breeze. She didn't have any underwear on. At all. All. Check this out. We're gonna walk over here to this. Yeah, this gonna be junky. This is not my house. It's a barn. Just saying. Alright, see if I can get this thing to stay upright. If I can, I'm gonna show y'all what this chick was doing. So, she decided she was gonna be all sexy, right? And she was dancing like this. All on this wall, right? All on the wall. Trying to be sexy, right? And it wasn't happening. Now, for everybody that don't know what a twat looks like, you should go look it up on images. Pretty twat now. Pretty twat. Because this was nowhere near pretty twat. Alright. She had like yellow molasses looking type deal coming out of her twat. Alright. It was like runny, but it won't. It was nasty. Really nasty. And she stunk. Stunk, dude. Like, unreal stink. I can't even describe to you how bad this chick was. So I'm watching Spirit. You know, the horse movie we watched when we were kids. Spirit now. Spirit. This bitch hit on me during Spirit. I'm trying to watch Spirit, having a good old time. I'm making fun of the movie. I'm enjoying watching Spirit. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with an 18-year-old dude watching Spirit? Nothing. Nothing. Oh yeah, I was 18 at the time of this. 18. And I was watching Spirit. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. So, I make fun of the movie and she laughs. And she goes, ha ha, ha ha. And she just goes closer to me. And I'm like, ha ha, ha ha, ha. And I move away. But she doesn't get the idea that I'm moving away. So she goes, ha ha ha, ha, and keeps moving closer to me. And I'm like, look, that's your bubble. This is my bubble. Stay in your bubble. Alright. So, they had the air conditioner on. And I cannot stand being cold. If it's 60 degrees, I feel like I'm about to die. I promise you, I cannot stand the cold. And there was one blanket left in this house. The whole house. One blanket left. And that shit was touching her toe. And I'd be damned if I was about to cuddle up with that blanket. I cuddled up to my cousin and his girlfriend the whole time, trying to keep warm. But it wasn't happening. I did not want to be in the same blanket because that would be kind of ruin their mood. I don't give a damn shit. I'll smack them on the ass while I was having sex. It don't matter to me. But anyway, so I cuddled up to my cousin because I was not about to use that blanket that touched her toe. The next day, this chick's mom comes home and she realizes her house doesn't smell real pleasant. So she screams out, "Why does my house stink?" And I was like, I don't even know. Not me. I take showers. I wash my crotch. Not me. Alright. So, she's ill at this point. She is completely ill. The chick's mom. And I'm the only one there able to drive. It just so happens this chick doesn't have a ride home. Does not have a ride home. At all. It just so happens I'm going by her house. Lucky me. I don't have my windows down. Ever in my truck. Never. Well, I have been lately for some unknown reason. But anyway, not at the time I was taking this chick home. They were down this ride. I promise you. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Alright, so I was about to leave. So I reversed my truck. And I was like, well, let me go say bye to everybody. So I got out, and there was this bra sitting underneath my truck. What it was doing there, I don't know. I do not know. I don't want to know. It's probably nasty. Alright. So anyway, this cat, a little cat now, and they eat fish. They eat fish now. They eat fish. They love it. I think. Anyway, she smelled this cat. This cat runs up to this bra, smells it, and takes the fuck off. Is how bad this bitch stinks. Alright. So, I'm riding home. Driving, relaxing, having fun. Stinking a little bit, but I roll my windows down. So I'm figuring it's alright. 18-wheeler drives by, circulates the air in this vehicle. I throw up in my mouth, dude. Swear to God, true story. Throw up in my mouth. I don't want to be mean. I swallow my own throw up because of this chick. It is horrible. We get to her house. Finally. She gives me a hug. Just a little one-armed hug. Yeah, like that. Just picked up her arm. And I swear I felt like shit was crawling on me when she lifted up her arm. She put her number in my cousin's shoe. In his shoe now. Cause just like, yo, here's my number. She was that much ashamed of herself that she put it in his shoe. This chick was horrible. Horrible. And that is the Gina Story. The Gina Story. Y'all have a nice day.